just want to say, do not be mad at me. I love you guys and I know you love me too. But I'm curious, which is why we're going to do this Slay Glam unboxing for the month of July. Don't be mad. Once again, we got it in like this is not even a bubble mailer. This is like a plastic pink bag. I have no idea what in the world has, my kids are screaming in the background. I have no idea what has happened with their pink bag that looked like a purse. It's been a few months at this point. We're gonna go ahead, unbox it, play around with some of the product. I'm curious. I just want to see. Here is how it arrived. It got here in a floral bag last time and then a green one the time before. And by the way, I did not pay for this bag. It was sent to me so that I can unbox, review for you guys, and you very well know me by now after all these years. I don't care if it's PR or not. I'm gonna give you my honest thoughts, first impressions, and just general feedback. We've already talked about this Slay Glam, but we're gonna really get into it this time around. I got a trio. These are eyeliners, and the name of it says Sashai brand. It's odd that a brand would call themselves brand as part of their name. These are gonna be felt tip liners. And you're gonna get 3 of them. The blue swatched really well. The green started drying out by the time I got to the end. And the pink looked like it needed to be mixed a little bit because there's some sort of separation. It started off kind of like white and then all of a sudden pink. However, oftentimes people want color and they gave you that this month. So I think that's pretty cool. Then we've got a dual chrome lip gloss by Dripping Diamonds. I believe they're the ones that have featured this brand in the past. And this is what the packaging is going to look like, as well as the actual dual chrome shade. In inspecting the packaging, it doesn't have a name, so I don't know if this is the only one that they've released this way, but has 0 name, so I wouldn't be able to help you with that. But I want you guys to get a visual of the packaging. It really, really is nice. And then it has a diamond at the tip, which is pretty cool. They featured a 4-piece brush set by Manna Kadar, which is kind of awesome because they're all for the eyes. Those of you who are trying to build your collection, this is a nice little kit to receive. I'm not gonna open it. I've got way too many brushes that are currently open right now, so I'm gonna set that over to the side. They included a multi-chrome duochrome. See, and this is how they get me, because depending on how the light hits it, it'll look green, it'll look yellow, it'll look pink. Now it says it's covered for your protection, so it's supposed to have a seal, but the seal came right off with the cap. And the cap is labeled as a Rasha B Cosmetics product. Now let's be mindful that when it comes to duochromes, they're gonna last you forever, so you don't necessarily need a ton of it, because a little bit's gonna go a very long way. It's very, very pigmented. However, if you take a good look, this isn't full. It's not even halfway full. It's like 1/3 of the way full, which kind of sucks. The ones I've received in the past were full to the top, so that's a first for me. And then they featured an eyeshadow palette by Rasha B Cosmetics. It's in collaboration with a creator called Michelle Martin. Michelle Martin, I'm not sure. The packaging is cute. I think it's like very appropriate for this summer. And then when you open her up, you get your mirror, but that's not new. They usually feature a mirror. And then you're gonna get all of these shades, which I think is pretty awesome. This is a palette that's gonna definitely give you full-on pops of color. So if you don't like pops of color, you might wanna skip on this month. Now that these have dried down, let's go ahead and do one of these. And they're not moving, they're not shifting, they're not budging. Okay, I think it is time for us to play around with the product and see how this goes. I primed my lid with the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas in Fair. It is still on sale, over 50%. Well, technically it's just 51% off. You don't wanna sleep on it. This doesn't happen often. And the Hair AF homeopathic drops that I take for my hair growth and all that, which actually freaking works. I'm on bottle 3. That's also 50% off, and that never happens. Literally never happens. So you don't want to sleep on the sale. It ends tonight. Let's start off with the eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna go in 2 tan lines. I'm gonna focus that on the crease. I'm going with the neutral shade on the crease because I want to go orange on the eyeball. I think it would look so cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of blend. See how good that looks already? I grabbed an eyeshadow brush. We're gonna go into the orange. It's called Bahama Mama, and that I am gonna tap on the inner corner. I'm gonna bring it all the way out. That orange at initial swatch and application was slacking, but it's building. So I think it's better if I apply a second layer. And this is not a dual chrome, it is a shimmer. So as I turn my face, the color is not shifting in any way, shape, or form. That is the difference between a shimmer shade and a dual chrome, and then a multi-chrome will shift into several colors, which is so fun. Just by looking at it though, this particular shade is not like the best in formulation. It's already patchy here, it's already patchy here, it's patchy here and here. I've had to go in and really try to pack this color in. So this color specifically is not gonna be the jam when it comes to formulation, but the shade is really, really pretty. See, it's patchy here. So once I go in and try to fix the patches, and I'm gonna tap this time. When I go in to try to fix the patches, it gets patchier in other places. With a round fluffy brush, I'll go into this berry shade. It's called Daiquiri. I'm gonna tap that baby out here, focus it here, get most of it out here, and then I'll bring it forward about halfway through. I'll grab a clean fluffy brush and I'll blend that edge out. Did you guys see that intensity as I'm going in to blend out the edge? Look how patchy it's disappearing, and it's getting patchy in certain areas. That's no bueno. Let's add a little more. Do you see this area here? It keeps disappearing. I'm gonna grab the brush that we used for the orange. I'm gonna go into that purple, but I'm gonna use the opposite side. What is going on? I changed my mind. Let's use a different brush. I don't know what's going on with these formulas. Really get in there. It's picking up, but it's not picking up. It's so odd. I am going to attempt to drag some of that under the eye. That is not this. It looks different. Why is it not picking up the way that it does with a finger? And then I'll grab the brush with the berry shade, and I'll kind of drag whatever's left on the brush under that so-called purple to kind of diffuse it a little bit, kind of help it gain a little bit of pizzazz. Girl, this is just not where it needs to be. I don't know what happened to this eyeshadow palette. I genuinely do not know what's changed, but we're gonna fix the eye. I'm gonna apply some eyeliner on the waterline. And I know we got these, but what do I do? Because the one that's pink, oh God, okay. You can't even. I don't think I've been this frustrated with a box ever. So let me just like work on the eyes really quickly. I'll be back. And we are back to finish off with this train wreck situation. I'm gonna apply the gloss. Oh. That is so freaking pretty. It's disgusting how pretty it is. Okay, here is the completed look. Now let's get into product roundup because you know we need to do that. Tools are always a cool thing to receive in boxes, so that's gonna be a yes. Even though I didn't use them, I know you're gonna be like, oh, how is it a yes? You didn't use it. I know, but brushes are always good, and I've tried the Manicador. They're good. They're not the most amazing brushes ever. That would be BK Beauty, but they're good. Ooh, I almost dropped my water. The liners, I like the fact that there's a variety of colors. You're not just getting the one. Had I just received green, I would look at it like, what happened? I don't really know who Sachet brand is. I think it's cool that they have 3 different shades, and they're still here. They're very shimmery on the back of my hand. They haven't moved around. That's gonna be a yes, kind of. The one that would have matched the eye somewhat would have been the pink, and you couldn't even see it, which I had to go in with a black instead because hello. Then we're gonna get into the duochrome, which is slightly disappointing that it's not full to the top, and it didn't spill or anything, so I don't know what happened. I will also say that the sticker that says Rasha Cosmetics is in fact a sticker. So I don't know who their supplier is, but they messed up because they didn't fill it up all to the top. So this is gonna be a, hey, this sucks. It should have been full to the top. Although I am a duochrome lover, so I love receiving duochromes, but like you're technically not getting full size of the thing, even though the container is big, it's not full. Then we have the eyeshadow palette, and I don't know who the creator is that they were in collaboration with, so I feel bad, but I have to be honest. The packaging, I said it was fun. I'm gonna say yes to the packaging. I think the color story was fun, and I think it's a workable color story, but I don't know what happened to the formulas this time around. For years and years, I've tried Rasha Cosmetics products, and although not every single formula would be uniform, at least the shimmers were always where it was at. And this purple, I really had to work it through in order to make it look purple, and I swatched it and it looked amazing. I changed the brush just in case it wasn't the brush. So that was weird to me. Look how intense. I couldn't even get it to look like that under the eye unless I use a finger, and that's not gonna happen because then I would have raccoon eyes. It just doesn't make sense. So something's off with the formula because I could typically use a brush and pick up and it would look amazing, and this time around that didn't happen. The orange, although you can see the orange, I really had to build it up in order to get the intensity that I wanted. And even when I built it up, it would get patchy in certain areas. That's also something that I've never experienced like that with a shimmer shade. So although the color is beautiful, I had to kind of really work to get this shade to be what it needed to be. That's unfair. It shouldn't have happened. And then the shade Daiquiri, it's a matte. If a shimmer gave me a hard time to get it, but a matte, it was patchy. And I know it's not my primer. You guys know it is not the Gerard Cosmetics primer. So I'm so confused. And I really, really wanted this one to be freaking amazing. I am very picky with my eyeshadows, so I can tell you if it's good quality and if it's not. Given the fact that it comes in a beauty box, if you want this color story, I would say get it via a beauty box. I would not pay full price just for the palette because there's inconsistencies within the formula. Again, I think the creator did a beautiful job curating the color story, but I don't know what happened when creating this formula. Then again, I don't know what happens behind the scenes like that, but it was just not where it normally would be. That said, look at the eye look that we came up with. This is not all that cute. Usually I am able to zhuzh it up and all that. Yes, the liner and the lashes made it look better, but usually we can do the most. This was just not it. It's just the color concept would have been amazing, but the formula was just not cooperating. This is gonna be a no, and that sucks for the creator because it's not really about the creator, it's about the formula. And then the lip gloss, girl, in my mind, this lip gloss was not, it was gonna be like whatever, it's not that serious, well, it's gonna be stupid, and then it's duochrome. Like I thought that, and I didn't want to say anything. I'm glad I didn't because I am impressed. It's not that my lip liner shifted. Look how stunning that gloss looks. So this is my favorite product out of their July box. And that says a lot because it's a lip gloss, and I like I'm not obsessed with lip glosses, but I like lip glosses. And out of everything, that's what stood out to me the most. So here's what I have in mind. I went over to the Slay Glam Instagram account, and I still see people complaining that they didn't get their box last month. They're hoping they get this shipment on time plus their old box. They had items missing. So there's still a shipping issue. People are getting their boxes the very next month, which is insane to me because they relaunched last year. So there should have been some sort of progress. And yeah, I know they just relaunched, but they have been in existence for many years at this point. Trust me, I used to do their unboxings like way back when. And the thing about it is, they're still featuring very similar brands. I don't mind indie brands, but there are indie brands that are worth being featured in boxes and have amazing product. And not to say that Shop Cosmetics doesn't have great product, but every single month you're getting at least 2 Shop Cosmetics product within the box. So you're not really exploring tons of different brands. They're kind of like recycling the same brands, and I wish that at some point they were to branch out because that would be amazing. You always see Monica Dar, you always see Shop Cosmetics, you'll see Bella Pierre and all of that. Like, I wish they consistently featured newer brands. Even if they were indie, I'm cool with indie. Some of the indie brands have the best product. And yeah, those are my thoughts, and I can go on and on, but I want to hear yours. Let me know in the comment section below. What do you guys think just in general? Please don't judge my eye look. I know it sucks, but I really want to know, like, do you agree with me? Do you wish they were to branch out and feature different brands? Do you agree they need to improve on their shipping processes? By the way, if you're new here, I want to invite you to join a little family here on the YouTube by hitting the subscribe button below. I upload 6 days out of the week because I want to make sure you have fun, ongoing content at all given times. I'm going to recommend 2 videos here on screen I'm hoping you'll consider checking out. And if you do, I will see you guys over there. Bye, guys.